Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of TD Takes Podcast. I'm your host, Terrell, out of the heart of the Midwest. This is my partner. Riding shotgun with me is Joe, out of the heart of the Mile High. How's everybody doing?
You know, brother, we're doing.
My son just woke up. Perfect timing, like always.
Oh no.
Yeah, tell the people how you're doing real quick.
Yeah, go do your thing.
You're good. Tell the people how you're doing.
Oh no, it's just been hot and miserable. We need to cool down here this summer. I think that goes for everything. Yeah, it's been.
Sorry about that. But yeah, man, tell the people how you're doing. Or unless you already did you already tell them?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Cool, man. Another day over here. It's a nice day out. Might go for a bike ride later. Might do some fishing as well. Got to see what's going on. My fiance's mom's coming over, so I'll let them hang out with the babies and kids, and I'm gonna go do something, or maybe take the girls to do something. We'll see. But yeah, we got an exciting episode for you guys today. We appreciate you tuning in. Last episode kind of ended abruptly because of my son waking up and I had to go, but we still had a pretty good amount of topics, so we figured we'd just make it a two episode deal. So yeah, we appreciate you. Our first topic is going to be the TD Takes NFL updates. Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and take the first topic. First topic is the NFL better with or without dynasty teams? I'll let you answer that first one.
I see. Like I said, I don't really think there's such thing as a dynasty team. It's not like you're out here stacking up these teams like the NBA does to where they're chasing rings. You know what I'm saying? Like there is and there isn't. You know, like the Eagles signing Saquon had and AJ Brown, you know, those are two different years that had nothing to do, you know, with anything other than the Eagles trying to upgrade their offense. But when I'm talking like you're not going to get Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, you know, somebody with the caliber of Josh Allen or, you know, quarterback, and then having, you know, running backs such as Saquon or Derrick Henry, tight ends such as George Kittle, and you know, like that's just not possible. So to me, a dynasty team is exactly that in the NBA is what they do. And they build these ring chasing teams where they can get all these all-star players together, you know, like look at when KD, Steph Curry, you know, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, you know, are all on a team. And it just goes back to other things, you know. Shaq he was a big part of that. He was on a lot of dynasty teams, you know, between the Lakers and the Magic, and you know, he's played with LeBron, he's played with Kobe, he's played against MJ. You know, you got players like that. Whereas, like in the NFL, it really is seasonal for these players, man. Like besides Tom Brady, one of the first to do it. When you look at the NBA, the longevity of these players, they're in the league a lot longer. 15 years to 20 years is average. 15 to 20 years, that's not average for these NFL players. I mean, look at the great Aaron Donald. Did what he needed to do, retired, set for life. You know, he doesn't need to play till he's 40. You know, they're like that's exactly one of the things. You know, there's not going to be that dynasty thing in the NFL. So I think the NFL is better without dynasty.
Yeah, I agree, because nobody likes. I got my baby crying in the background, but nobody likes like the Chiefs when they do that. You know, that dynasty run, because a dynasty to me is three rings or more. And I feel like the Chiefs did it, the Patriots did it.
Yep.
And it's good for the franchise, but as far as like the rest of the sport, it's not good just because other teams.
That's what I'm saying. There's a difference between getting there and, you know, and doing what you said. Like there's a reason there hasn't been a three-peat in the NFL. But has there been back-to-back championships in the NBA? I'm pretty sure the Celtics went on a good run, and didn't the Lakers with Magic Johnson go on a good run? I know MJ did it twice, because he went back to back after he, you know, and that's how he got his 6 rings. If I do stand corrected. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and
the Minneapolis Lakers did it in 1952, 1953, and 1954. And of course, the Los Angeles Lakers did it in 2000, 2001, and 2002 with Shaq and Kobe. So Kobe, everybody can say about the 6 rings and everything, but he back to back to back.
But anyways, that is going to conclude that one. We're going to go on the next topic.
Well, hold up. The Bulls did 2 separate three-peats. 91, 92, and 90.
With Michael Jordan, I literally just said that.
Michael Jordan. I didn't even hear it, man. My baby's crying behind me.
He retired. He came out of retirement in 3
See, that's just how soft the league was back then. That's just how soft it was. You could do that. You can't do that this year.
They had
you can't do that in this league,
bro.
You can't do that in this league.
Scottie Pippen. You had
But the Warriors beat their record. The Warriors beat their record that one year, had a better team, and then they ended up getting beat. So it's like, The competition nowadays is just so, like, back then in the NBA, there could be like one dynasty team and it was the Bulls. Now there could be like 5 or 6 dynasty teams in the NBA. It's crazy. In the NFL, you might get one because there's just so much competition, But yeah, let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, next up, I'll let you cover this one since you kind of put it in there.
Yeah, next up, Patrick Mahomes seeking guidance from Tom Brady, aiming to maintain his elite performance despite offensive line challenges. Reports of Patrick Mahomes gaining guidance from Tom Brady, man. What do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's a smart move? You feel like that's a bad move? What do you think?
It just goes to show exactly what I've been saying. The Chiefs are on a downhill slide right now.
That's true.
Otherwise, you would trust in yourself. If it was about him and his talent all the way, he would trust in himself. Tom Brady didn't have to go to nobody else. Tom Brady went to his focused up and did what he had to do. Peyton Manning did what he had to do. You know, these great quarterbacks, John Elway, Steve Young, you know, Joe Montana, you know, greats that, you know, they're not putting their, you know, after you've won a Super Bowl, they're not going to somebody else. Like, what's going on? Like, no, you know what the heck's going on. You went to the Super Bowl. You know what you had then and know what you don't have now. You had Tyreek Hill at that point in time, the fastest player in the NFL. Who could send him down the field and you just throw an airmail to him and he's going to get it, of course. But you got Travis Kelce, who in the red zone was unstoppable. You know, like those things deferred from the things that are happening now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you don't have Tyreek Hill to get you that downhill, you know, bomb. You know, like, don't get me wrong, they still have some speed. That's the thing, you know, that's one thing they keep looking for, you know, with Rashee Rice and players like that. But when it comes down to that, you know, pure talent, that's a little bit different, man. And with the defenses look at how the defenses are now. When you look at what happened with the Chiefs for the last 4 or 5 years, right, in our division alone, how they've just dominated the AFC West, right? What put spankings on the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
What is the common denominator for all 3 of those teams right now? In upgrading their defense. Because why? To stop those exact things from happening.
Stop Patrick Mahomes.
Not even him. It's all quarterbacks. You do the same. If you can do it to him, you can do it to anybody else in the league. It don't matter if it's Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrows, Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff, Matt Stafford. It doesn't matter, you know. The teams are seeing what these teams are doing, right? Like I said, what's the one thing that we talked about in the last episode for the Eagles? The teams have 3 downs to stop you motherfuckers from getting to 3rd and short, to 4th and short, right? Right?
Yep.
By them allowing that, they should automatically know what's going to happen. What are the Eagles going to do on 4th and 1?
Tush push, baby. Ain't nobody stopping it.
And they're going to fucking get it, right? Because what did they learn? They learned that it is unstoppable, right? They built up an offensive line that is probably one of the best, if not the best offensive line in the league, right? They built that up. Now they've got all this other...
And people are so focused on stopping the tush push when you need to be stopping the 3 plays before that. It's a lot easier to stop somebody on 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10 to stop somebody on 4th and 1, 4th and inches.
4th and 1, 4th and inches, 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches.
3rd and 1, yeah.
It comes down to those last 2 downs. You know what I'm saying? That's the heart of it.
Yeah.
But that's the difference. What do we keep telling you guys? Defense wins championships. Yep. What is the reason that the Eagles got to the Super Bowl last year? Because their defense averaged 27 points a game all season long. When your defense can put up 30 points and stop the offense, what is that doing? That is making it extremely hard for the other team, right? Because now your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring. So now what does this team have to do?
Yep.
They've got to put it in double time to try
and look at some of these teams don't want to. Some of these teams don't want to even follow the Eagles textbook. They don't want to pay their defenders. So guess what?
So now if you look at the Chiefs, who's the best player on the Chiefs on the defense?
Chris Jones.
Exactly. Where's he play?
D tackle.
And so what happens if somebody gets outside? They have all that room to do what now? Throw the ball downfield to one of these players. So if Chris Jones is your only person rushing this quarterback, and look at who did I just name as quarterbacks in this? And Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, which were top 2 rushing touchdown leaders, right? Jalen Hurts, rusher. Jaden Daniels, rusher. Bo Nix, rusher. Justin Herbert, rusher. These quarterbacks are doing a lot more rushing now. They're using their legs as much as their arms. So when a quarterback can get outside of this D tackle, then they know, okay, I'm faster than you. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to play with you. You're not Miles Garrett.
That's why you get a Zach Bond. That's why you get a Zach Bond.
You know what I'm saying? That's true. That's where your linebackers come in play. But still, Like you just said, who do the Chiefs have? Who's their best player? Chris Jones. He's a defensive
Chris
tackle.
Jones, yeah,
They don't have these
they don't have
crazy ass
anybody else.
cornerbacks. They don't have these crazy ass safeties. They don't have these crazy ass linebackers. They've got some good players. Don't get me wrong. That's why they've gotten to the Super Bowl. But now there are even better players at that position. When you talk about the best linebacker in the league, who do you say? Fred
Zach
Warner?
Bond.
No, Fred Warner. Quit being biased. Really talking, the number one linebacker in the NFL is Fred Warner. There's no question about it. It is no ifs, ands, or buts. Statistically proven, he is the number one linebacker in the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. What team? That's in the NFC. Number one.
Niners, and they're on a rebuild, so he's the only good.
Number one cornerback in the league. Who is he? Patrick Surtain. Plays for the Denver Broncos. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes are they're not. This is the common denominator. These teams are building great defenses so they can stop great offenses, because then they can build their great offense, right? So this is what we've been on this rebuild, right? But guess what we've been doing? We've been getting these defensive players, and we've been getting them experience. Now, guess what? We just added our offense. We just upgraded our weapons.
So
we
this
have a
is the year.
Quarterback now.
This is the year we get to see
Same thing for the Raiders, though. You know, and look at what the Chiefs don't have now because of what they're doing, man. When you go and pay your quarterback for what, 10 years or something like that, or a 5-year contract, something extremely insane, and all this money, you just locked all that money away.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't pay nobody else.
Well, we're gonna see how Patrick Mahomes does this season with the mediocre O-line, because he's normally his O-line dies out later in the season, but we'll see from
which is crazy
finish.
Because out of the first release of NFL Top 100, they got a lineman on there.
And week 1, the Chiefs play their first game of the week, just like us. It's a divisional game. So they play their week 1, September 5th. They play the Chargers. So they'll either go 1-0 and it'll be a division game, or they'll go 0-1.
Yep.
So
this is going to be where
we're really about to find out.
where the Chargers. This is what I was talking about. What is Jim Harbaugh going to do?
We'll see.
Because this is where it matters, bro. Divisional games are the best. They're the this is how you get in the playoffs, right? Everybody's got a top player in the division. If you are number one in your division, you're a guaranteed spot in the playoffs. That's all you got to think about.
Focus on them division games.
Beat your division. Next up. We're going to talk about one, but we're also going to mention quite a bit of people. Contract negotiation talks, disputes, holdouts, a whole shebang. It's still going on, and we got our first game coming up in less than 20 days. Or I guess it's, 23 days? 23 days?
Yeah.
The 31st of the month, last day of the month, our first game, right? So
3 weeks.
We still got players that haven't even been to the mini camps. They've been practicing with the team. They got rookies that haven't even been signed. And when I'm talking rookies that we know should have already been signed, you know, because there's a difference, you know, like I do know there's some players on the Broncos who haven't seen a contract yet, but that's because they aren't wanting these huge contracts, but the Broncos are trying to pay them. And with all these new things going on, RJ Harvey, you know, one of them, Jody Barron, another one of them, but he actually came out and told the organization, it's not about money for me. It's about bringing this organization a Super Bowl. So this is that mentality, baby, that we're talking about. You know,
talking part.
So, but let's get into it. Pass rusher TJ Watt, 31 years old. Take off. Let him know what's up, T.
Yeah, well, he's in a contract dispute with the Steelers. I don't know why the Steelers won't pay this dude. I mean, TJ Watt, JJ Watt,
you know exactly
DJ Watt.
What he's asking for.
Yeah, he is asking for a lot of money, but he does back it up.
Yeah, he wants to be the highest at that position, which is going to make him higher than Myles Garrett, who just got that contract.
Yeah, so he is asking for Myles Garrett. Personally, I don't think TJ Watt is as good as Myles Garrett, but I think the Steelers have a better chance of winning a Super Bowl than the Browns. So also, it's reported that the Raiders have expressed interest,
which would
if the Steelers don't re-sign him, which would be insane because they just gave that mega contract.
And so the trade, and
Crosby,
the money that they would be putting into that, but as we just said, defense wins it. So
honestly, though, Crosby and TJ Watt, wow,
on opposite sides,
they would have that division running for their life. It would reshape. It would make that whole division kind of like, okay, well, we gotta figure. The Chiefs would be screwed because their O-line is terrible.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But other teams, they would have to switch up their playbook. I think he re-signs with the Steelers, but I think there's an itty-bitty chance. Don't close the door on him going to the Raiders.
I think if he doesn't sign with the Steelers, the Raiders are not in the option. I don't think they can do it.
He's 31 though. That's the only thing. That may be why though.
That's the thing. you got to think about your age and what you're trying to accomplish. If you're trying to get a Super Bowl, you're not going to the Raiders, right? If you're trying to get money, you're not going to the Raiders because look who they just paid. So what's really going on, TJ Watt? Is it something in the organization? Is it something,
Is it maybe he's
because
maybe he's bluffing and just wants them to. Although
yeah,
the Raiders,
exactly. That's true. Exactly. So, but yeah, but outside of that, man, we've got players like Trey Hendrickson, still not signed. Shamar
that's wild.
Stewart, rookie for the Bengals, still not signed.
Terry McLaurin, Scary
Contract
Terry.
negotiations had resumed. Nothing happened. Scary Terry still has not been signed. Huge possibility of a trade there. If that happens, does this eliminate the Washington Commanders contending again in the NFC Championship? Because
They would have
yes, they
lost
got
two of their
Debo.
receivers.
Yes, they got Debo, but that's not Debo and Terry. You got Debo because you had Terry already, right?
Yeah,
You
now
wanted
everybody
somebody
just
else
locks Debo.
and then you're
You
back
need
to
that
exactly
compliment.
where you
You
were
need that
last year.
ketchup mustard.
Exactly. Which is why all these teams, they have this 1-2 combo. You know, when you look at it, it's a Jamar Chase, it's a T Higgins, it's a AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? It's a now Cooper Cup, Jackson Smith, and now
Yep.
Devontae Smith and Puka Nakua.
Now,
You know what I'm saying? And if it's not a wide receiver, it's a huge name.
Devontae Adams, Puka Nakua.
Oh yeah, excuse me, Devontae Adams. My
You're good.
apologies.
You're good.
But
And
you're
then
looking
it's-
at you look at
who's
the
the other
Arizona
one?
Cardinals. Look at the Arizona Cardinals and who they have in Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison. Have you seen this man?
Yeah.
This offseason, he did not double, but he tripled in size. I'm talking bulky, height. This man is big, and he is going to be putting it on you guys. I'm telling you right now. Watch out if the
You also got Dallas, CD Lamb, George Pickens.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm not even talking.
Everybody has that 1-2 punch.
Look at
You
the
need that
AFC,
one.
man. Look at the AFC. The Broncos have it.
They need that 1-2
Chargers
punch.
have it. The Raiders
I'll
have
say
it
this.
now.
I'll say this.
Brock Bowers.
If Washington loses Terry McLaurin, that's big for us. That's good for the Eagles. Good for the Eagles, good for the Cowboys, good for the Giants. Wherever he goes, wherever Terry goes, that's bad for you for whatever division he heads into. Who knows? Maybe he goes. Maybe he just goes to the Giants, or maybe he stays within the division. But hopefully he leaves it. But hopefully he gets paid because he's a heck of an athlete. Does that conclude the TD Takes NFL updates?
It does not. We have one more. I've got a little thing I'm going to throw out here. So as we talk about being big in the NFL, we're going to kind of do these things here and there just to kind of show you guys true fan or not fan. And we're going to try and weed out the fakeness in ourselves so that we can be better, right? So if there's things that we think that we're not knowing that we can learn about, I'm going to try and put something together to make him kind of fumble a little bit and vice versa. On an episode, he's going to throw something out for me, make me fumble a little bit, because what is that going to do for us? It's going to make us put our mind and go and learn something about that so we have actual information. So without further ado, I want to know all 6 NFL teams with orange in their logo. Go.
And I'll keep my hands up.
Yep. He can't do any research. He has to just be able to tell me.
Okay. The Denver Broncos.
Easy go to.
Cleveland Browns.
Got it.
You said orange, right? Well, does that count?
Yep.
Brown, orange? Okay.
No, their helmet, it has to be on their helmet.
Okay.
So their helmets are orange.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
You said orange. This is a wild guess, but I want to say on the throwback jersey, the Tennessee Titans. No orange on there? Okay.
So you got
I'll give
you 10 guesses. So you can get up to 4. No, that's too many.
Give me 3 strikes. 3 strikes. So that was my first strike. Give me 3 strikes.
Okay. So that
was my first strike.
Right,
and I got 3 right. We got the Cleveland Browns. We got the Bengals. We got the Broncos. We have.
This next one's got to be easy for you. One of the 3 are easy. 2 of them are hard.
So it's not the Chiefs. Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Okay. We got the Miami Dolphins. We got the.
Come on now. You got a time limit too.
I got a time limit. Okay.
Okay. Count down now.
Okay. We got
50 seconds.
I'm just gonna start taking guesses. We have
40 seconds. Come on now, start throwing them out there.
It's not the Atlanta Falcons, not the Houston Texans, not the New Orleans Saints.
Nope. 30 seconds and counting.
This is my last guess too. I'm gonna go ahead and go with.
And when I tell you so you got one of the 2 harder ones. So the other 2, I will tell you this, they're both in the NFC.
Green Bay Packers.
Nope. Start guessing. You got
Detroit Lions.
5 seconds. 4, 3,
Minnesota
2,
Vikings.
1.
Arizona Cardinals. So
All
What's up,
right,
everybody?
without further ado, so we're gonna give him a little bit of homework. Cincinnati Bengals, Cleveland Browns, Denver Broncos, Tampa Bay
Oh,
Buccaneers.
I
Think
would have
about
never
their old
guessed that.
school,
I know.
the orange
Yep.
uniforms. They also have orange in the logo on the boat or whatever on the flag. Last, but then you guess Miami Dolphins. Last but not least, the one that you're gonna hit yourself over the head for, Chicago Bears. Easiest
Oh
one you
my
could have guessed.
God, that's the orange colors, bro. Oh my God, I'm a fool.
What's your favorite
You're gonna see,
quarterback
bro.
in the
You're gonna
league?
see the on the spot like that. You're gonna see when I get mine on the next one. You're gonna see
That's tough. Oh,
it's
it's
hard on the
tough.
spot because I can only
I
think of
was
like
doing,
six
bro. I was
teams,
watching the TikTok of the guy who did it. This is what gave it to me. Shout out TikTok,
bro. I
man.
was
We
sitting
love
there.
it
I can
here.
only think of my division
Homicide.
and your division. It was weird.
No,
I was
see,
like,
I guess 4 of the 6, but mine, I knew Dolphins, I knew Bears. What I didn't guess was Tampa Bay and the Dolphins, I think. No, it must have been just Tampa Bay. I knew Chicago. I knew Miami because of the orange. Denver, Cleveland, Cincinnati. The one that was tough for me was Tampa because you don't think
yeah, I
about
would
it.
know what
You
it.
don't think
Yeah,
about their
only
old
a
school
Tampa fan would
uniforms,
have
and you
known
also
that.
don't think about that, like, I think it's, let me see if I can pull it up here. So it's literally orange football.
Yep, I already know what
But
I'm doing
yeah,
on mine. I'm gonna get you next time. Good thing you didn't tell me that earlier because I would have definitely looked it up.
I know. I was like, man, is this a TikTok worthy
Oh
live?
yeah,
But we're having a couple things go on with our lives. We have not been able to co-host yet. TD Takes is able to go live, so we both have the opportunity to log in and go live separately, and then we can join as a guest, which we can talk. You can see us, but we actually are not side by side on the screen, and can have you guys join us and talk to us, which is where we're trying to get to. So we got 2 more days for us to get our TikToks together, and then we will be going live doing some stuff like this for you guys.
yes sir.
Some things that are fun, interactive. We'd love to get you guys in there, throwing out comments and things like that. So, but yeah, so with that concludes TD Takes NFL updates. Next up, we got TD Takes TD Takes fantasy football updates. We have a draft day and time picked September 2nd, 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. We will be drafting. I've got my, close friends. We're ready. So obviously we've got me,
I think we
Terrell.
have like 3 or 4 slots left over.
Yep. Me, Terrell, Levi, JC, Daniel, your dad, right?
Yeah,
And then
we got to
who
see if
else?
Manny and Chad want to get in on it. That would be cool.
Yeah, Manny will be here tonight at 4, so I can ask him if he wants to get in on it. And then I don't know about Chad. I'm not too sure. We'll see for both of them, honestly. So those are iffies. So right now we're at 6. We want to do a 10-man league for sure, minimum. So we're looking for at least 4. If you're serious about it, let us know.
Definitely let us
Yeah.
know because we're serious about it.
Yes. That concludes TD Takes fantasy football updates. Did that again. Next up,
we got the TD Takes NBA updates. Joe's gonna go ahead and take over this first topic here because this is wild.
First ever 7-team NBA trade in history. Teams will be including Phoenix, Houston, Brooklyn, Golden State, Atlanta, Los Angeles, and Minnesota. Players: Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Tom Malak, Rasheer Fleming, Kobe Bree, Daquan Plowden II, Kevin Durant, Clint Capella. Draft picks: Alex Tui, Jami Mashak, David Roddy. There will be cash involved. Second round swaps. Adu Thero, Roko Zikarski, and that will be all the included players. But here's a quick look at some of the big names in their new uniforms.
Yeah,
But so we'll get that put on when we post the episode. But yeah, so that concludes that one. That's huge. I think it's a bit unnecessary with all these crazy trades that are going on nowadays. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Next up, go ahead.
Next up, we got a topic that I would love to hear Denver fans' thoughts on this, unbiasedly and honestly. Is Jokic too boring to be the face of the NBA?
So my question for you is, how is Jokic boring? Last year, he averaged a triple double, which means he's not only scoring, but he's passing, he's rebounding, he's blocking, and he's stealing all game long. What's boring about that? Just because he doesn't go slam the ball?
Yeah,
Dunks
that's my
are
biggest thing is
overrated
because
nowadays, though.
is it
When do you
because
see
he's not
big time dunks nowadays on breakaways? Not even, bro. LeBron has been
Who's on the
blocked
Grizzlies?
lately
Who's
more
old
than
boy
he
on the
is
Grizzlies?
sport. Please do not do that.
Ron, still dunk on you.
John Morant came out
Ja
and said that he
Morant.
doesn't even want to do it anymore because of his injury that he took place the end of last season. Not this, or excuse me, 2 seasons ago. He had that
I
really bad
personally
injury
like
after
seeing
coming down
dunks.
from the dunk, came down and said he's not going to be doing that anymore. These NBA
Well,
players don't even want to risk it anymore.
because they're scared.
That's
They're
why
not
you
like
don't
NFL
see it.
players.
Look at, here's a prime example, man, for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson. Look at what he did with Duke. He came in the league. This man was an ML fanatic, man.
So you're
Windmill
saying
fanatic.
that? So
And
you're
all of
saying
a
goodbye to
sudden-
the slam dunk contest then? Because nobody wants to dunk.
Nobody wants to do it. Look at who's been in it the last 3 years and won the title. I'm
Even
not
though
taking away
literally
from his
the
dunk.
NBA logo
I'm not
is a
taking
guy
away from his
dunking.
dunk.
It's Michael Jordan's dunk.
No, isn't it? Or did it get changed? I thought it was Wilt.
Right, as well. It is Will. I think pulling up, but still, I don't know.
And it's not a dunk. He's just like this.
He's doing like a
Because you think about
like
it, Michael Jordan,
even on the shoe though,
he was about that palm to throw it up. That's what he did. He delayed it in the air, pump faked it, put it up. It could be anything, bro. It could be anything. But even think about it. You think about it. Look at these players like Giannis. When do you really see him going crazy dunking all the time? He's not, bro.
every now
There's
and then
just
you
too
see
much
him
in the paint nowadays. When you think about it, you're gonna go dunk 7 foot. Homeboy on the San Antonio or homeboy on the Oklahoma? Chet? No. These dudes are literally blocking your dunks, bro. They're up there reaching to the top of the backboard. You're not getting up there on these guys, which is why it's more risky for your health than it is for the show blowing. Which is why I said the only time you really see these breakaway dunks or these crazy dunks is on these breakaway plays where they're down the court. You do not really see these guys.
Yeah, see, and Jokic doesn't do that. When he gets a breakaway like that, he'll just
he doesn't need to though. He doesn't need to. And if you think about it, the face of the NBA is going to be Jokic and the Joker because that's what he is.
Well, that brings me to my next question. Who is the new face of the NBA?
Right now, sad to say, it's Shai. He did the only thing that has never been done before. Even Michael Jordan, even Kobe didn't accomplish
what did he do?
He had a playoff MVP, finals conference, or excuse me, it was conference MVP, finals MVP.
Oh, he's just MVP all over the place, huh?
He got season MVP. So he got like 3 MVPs in one season, and it's usually been like 2. Like most was 2 MVPs. I think he did like the only like season. Which don't get me wrong, like it happened one time.
Eliminate the Nuggets. He eliminated the Nuggets.
I know, but let's see if they can regularly do it. The difference between him and MJ regularly put up 60 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you really got to see. I can't sit there and say
my neighbor leaving.
Yes or no, but.
It's hard to say who the face of the NBA is, huh?
Yeah, it's because of there's just
it's like a triple face, like you said. I could see it being Shai, Jokic, and I could see it being Shai, Jokic, and I think really just other than that, I'll touch on a little something because I got it saved for the next episode. But I would say it's Halliburton, but he's got to sit the whole next season.
The whole next season.
Well, we'll talk about that on the next episode. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I'll let you go ahead and take the next.
Denver Nuggets did not allow Jonas out of his contract, and he will be backing up Jokic during this next NBA season. They did not allow him to go overseas. What does this mean for Denver? What's your thoughts?
I don't know, man. Does it make him
it gives Jokic that break that he's been needing.
Yeah.
And then guess what that means?
So he's been
have to be in the paint. No, if he doesn't have to be in the paint, guess what that means?
Because he can pop.
He'll be at the 3.
And and I love that because what I love about the big man shooting the 3 is if you're a big man and you're out of the paint, guess who's got to come with you? Your other big man. So then that in turn opens up the lane.
Now they just put in another big man to be down in the paint to get that ball back.
I like this.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was huge, and I was really worried about not being able to I thought we were going to lose him. I was going to be really sad, but thankful that hopefully after this year, maybe they'll let him go. He's still going to be worth it. It's not like the 1 year is going to make a difference, but for us, it makes a difference. We are chasing greatness.
He needs help.
We have players in their prime.
Because look at Michael Jordan.
We just did a whole bunch of stuff this offseason, right? We just traded MPJ, right? We're going to maybe bring back Russell Westbrook, right? Keeping Jokic. We just got him some help. We've got these young studs in Peyton Watson and Christian Braun who are ready to
use the young guys.
Perform. Look at what they've been doing already. So that concludes Denver news. Next up, big
shout out
news, possibly Not happening. We'll see what happens. I've talked about it the
Go ahead and
episode
spit it.
before. Are the Bucks on rebuild mode? Giannis possibly getting traded to the Golden State Warriors in a blockbuster trade per Yahoo Sports. Check it out.
Let's go.
What is your thoughts? If this happens, does this make them automatic contenders?
Automatic championship winners. Automatic championship winners, bro. Nobody
They
can
still
beat
gotta
Shy.
go through the best in the West. Tell me, and it ain't them.
They won't be going through
Hey,
them
don't
because
hang
Shy
me
will
'cause you
go
ain't.
through you guys. Nah, I
No, he
just kidding.
won't.
If
Not
you,
again.
no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it won't. I don't
We
think
were the
I
only
don't think.
team to freaking give them that 7-game.
Nah, the Pacers were giving them
scare.
that. The
They
Pacers were
didn't give
giving
him
them
no
that.
scare. They didn't give him no scare.
If Halliburton didn't go down,
if they didn't have Halliburton, look what happened. And guess what?
hey,
They aren't going to have
Sorry.
him whole next year, which means they're automatically not.
Yeah,
We'll get into that.
they're
We're not even
done.
gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're not even going to talk about
Anyways,
the Pacers.
on NBA updates, Chris Paul calling it retirement after next year. He said he's going to finish out this next season, but he is currently a free agent looking to join his 8th team in 21 years in the NBA. If he does not find a team, I think it's his time. You might as well just go ahead and retire now,
You might as
bro.
well just wrap it up, bro. Don't call it
Just
next year.
go
Call
ahead
it
and
this year.
enjoy your life. Go be with your kids, your children,
21
your family,
seasons,
your
bro.
wife,
Call it 20. Call it 20.
Yeah.
People put in 20 years on the job, bro. Call it 20, man. Go hang out with your family. Now, granted, if you get picked up by a championship team that can make a run for a chip, go for them. But don't play for no team that's not going to go nowhere, man.
And you can't. And if that's the case, you're not getting money. And if you're not getting money, you might as well just go do something else, right?
Just go enjoy life, man. Go enjoy life. We wish you the best.
And then last up,
man, 20 years.
I'm gonna let you take that one.
Last up, we got DeAndre Ayton signed a 2-year, $16.6 deal to sign with the Lakers. Does that replace Anthony Davis? Does that help out LeBron? What do you think? I personally think that's a good pickup.
This is the thing. Anthony Davis is not a center. People need to get this in their head. The Nuggets tried to do this with him. He's not a big man. And if you put him in the paint and expect him to just rebound all game, it's not what he wants to do. Anthony Davis wants to score. He is still a forward in this game. That's why he's playing in a different position with the Mavs, bro. Go look at it. Look at the difference in what he was put on for the court and how he played. This is huge for the Lakers, but it don't mean nothing because until they get rid of LeBron, sorry to say, I personally think, LeBron's time in the NBA needs to be up just like Chris Paul.
No, hell no.
You did what you wanted to do. You're not getting rings anymore. You're not doing anything in the NBA, bro. Look at all these TikToks of these people making all these flop videos of LeBron now and how all he does is he's just a clown. Bro, you're literally getting made fun of more than you were in the talks for GOAT conversation. I'm just telling you this right now. If you retire, man, and your legacy, go get that Hall of Fame jacket. Come on, dude. You are going to be in the NBA Hall of Fame. We know this.
I don't agree.
But you are not in the NBA right now.
He can get one more ring.
Running with these players like Shy. You're not. I'm telling you right now, you put him one-on-one all game with Shy. He is burnt out by the end of the first quarter, bro. Shy has got it all in the tank. You cannot sit here and tell me he's competing anymore. He's not, bro. I know you like LeBron. Quit being biased. He is not competing anymore. The Lakers are not competing. They are doing all this, all that, bro. You're getting a player new every year. You're getting a new player every year, bro. You just had Anthony Davis before that.
He averages 24 points a game, 7 rebounds a game, 8 assists per game. He's shooting 51% from the field. You're telling me he should retire? Nah, bro. Run that back. Run that back one more year.
Now go run the same stats for Shy. The young studs in the game. Or you can even compare his stats to Jokic. They're uncomparable, especially when you're missing as many shots as you are. Like I said, bro, he had a great run. I just think it's his time, man. Hang up the crown. It's the young kid's game. It is a young kid's game. Because honestly, bro, I'm not trying to jinx him at all whatsoever.
I still think he can do it. Because Jokic is averaging 29 a game. He's averaging 24. He's only 4 points behind him. 5 points behind him.
Go look at everything else Jokic is averaging a game. It ain't just about the points you put up, bro.
So LeBron and James' point per game is 24.4 points per game. Jokic is 29.6. LeBron's rebounds per game is 7.8, basically 8. Jokic's is 12. LeBron's assists is 8.2. Jokic is 10.2. So he's right there. He's right behind him. It's not like he's getting blown out the water. That's compared to Chris Paul. Like Chris Paul, oh my God, bro. Those are those are best on
that's
this team.
why I said I just told you. I agree with
Bro,
you.
you want to
I'm
get the
not
bet book out and see
saying
if
that
LeBron
he's wrong.
retires this year? Because he ain't.
How much you want to bet? Even with 8 and they're not going to the finals.
Not to the finals, but I bet you they go to the playoffs.
That's
bet
the
you they go to
bet.
the playoffs.
No,
but I
the
bet you they
bet
go to
is
the
that
playoffs.
he goes to the finals and gets another ring with the Lakers. Otherwise, he needs to retire.
Heck no, you got all these other teams signing all these ballers.
This is the bet, T. This is the bet.
No.
They just got Ayton. They have Luka. They have LeBron. They are either going to the NBA Finals or he needs to retire. Why else are you going to keep playing? Just to continue making playoff runs and get beat?
Because he loves
That's
the game,
what you
bro.
want to keep playing for.
Records. He loves the game. Records.
Be there for his 2 sons, bro. His
records,
2 sons.
baby. He got records
in the NBA and a son in
He got
college
records to
about
beat.
take
He got
the next
records
step.
to beat. He's trying to get
He's not beating
60,000
anything
points.
else, sucking like the way he is, bro.
These are good
He's
stats,
not doing anything
bro.
else,
These are
sucking
really
the
good
way
stats.
he is.
These are really good
go
stats.
look at how much he misses in a game. Go look at the average shots missed per game by LeBron.
Don't matter, bro. If you ask anybody,
it does, bro.
Honest to God, if you ask anybody,
if you're taking 50 shots and only scoring 30,
and we can do a live about this, and we can do, and we can even do a TikTok live about this. If you ask anybody right now on the street, if you gave them tickets to go watch LeBron play or tickets to go watch Jokic play, and they can only choose one, they're taking LeBron tickets.
No, it's not. They're not going to go washed up LeBron, who isn't even making a freaking NBA Finals run. Jokic and Denver Nuggets are making a Finals run. You're insane. You're insane, bro. Okay, it's LeBron. He's done. He's been in the league. It's over. Next person up, bro. Which is why you just asked.
He's so good that he made.
Who's the face of the NBA?
I mean, honestly, but who was for the past?
Face of the NBA anymore? It's the next.
But who was for the past 20 years? But who was for the last 20 years?
I just told you he has already done it, bro. I just said that. Why do you keep trying to put that in my face? Why? I've already agreed with you, Terrell,
because he doesn't need to retire. But he doesn't. You're sitting here telling me that he's the old fucking man and that he needs to retire. And I'm sitting here telling you
he's not going to the finals anymore. That's the bet. You want to make the bet? That's the bet.
So Curry's not
going to win in the finals anymore.
So Curry's not going to the finals. Should he retire?
LeBron is too old. Should he retire? He's not going to the finals anymore.
You don't know that he's not going to the finals. You don't know that he's not. You don't know that. You don't know that he's not winning.
Make the bet then. Make the bet.
How about Denver's not winning the final? I'll make a bet if you bet Denver goes to the final. Exactly. So should Jokic retire?
I'm making the bet about the LeBron James and the Lakers.
So should Jokic retire then if he's not going to go to the finals?
LeBron James and Lakers. No, because we just helped our team.
How? So they should be going to the finals. So they should be going to the finals, right? Then take the bet.
Finals contender.
Then take the bet. I bet you that Jokic and the Denver don't. Exactly. So why doesn't he retire? So why doesn't he retire?
You're telling you that Jokic needs to retire, am I?
I'm not sitting here telling you LeBron needs to retire.
Has this conversation at all been about Nuggets or the Lakers?
I'm telling you,
You're
LeBron.
Trying to bring in the Nuggets who just fucking won the championship.
I'm telling you, LeBron does not need to retire.
Hey, Jokic,
bro, 2 years before
if you
that,
retire, bro, you are already the best player in the NBA. You're surprised. You're making LeBron James look funny as fuck, bro. He's goofy on the floor. He's a clown in this league.
No, he's not.
If you want to retire, bro, go ahead. You've already won a ring, dude.
Who goes to the Hall of Fame first? Who goes to the Hall of Fame first? If they were, who goes to the Hall of Fame first?
You're not winning a finals anymore. Who
goes to the Hall of Fame first?
Every single year, the team that you're playing for has to do something tremendous to help you because you suck.
Oh my God.
They have to bring in these phenomenal players because you suck. Who does he have to get paired up with in Cleveland to win? Kyrie
Nobody.
Irving. Who does he have to get paired up with in Miami to win? Shaq and fucking or not Shaq. Big man. Who they play for? And Dwayne Wade. Big time names. Who did he have to get?
You can have the iPad once I'm done.
When he got to the Lakers,
bro,
Anthony Davis. That didn't work out. Now
with the
Luka. You're telling me that them getting Luka and the #1 draft pick type player?
Luka's not even that good of a player. Is he a top 10 player?
Yes, he is, bro. He's only been in the league since 2018, and he is averaging more points than LeBron.
Bro.
Which is exactly what the Lakers need. They need somebody to score and bring them.
The fact that you're comparing all-star superstars in the league right now with LeBron James right now tells me that LeBron James shouldn't retire. Because he's still being compared to superstars.
They had to get him somebody to win. Every team LeBron played for, he's averaging a player to win. LeBron cannot do it by himself. If LeBron cannot do it by himself, he never will. He's too old. He cannot do it. If they don't have Luka, they don't have DeAndre Ayton, and it's just the fucking Braun on the Lakers and all these other nobodies. LeBron is not going to the finals, and he's never going to see another ring.
I want everybody who is watching this to laugh this man out of the room. I want everybody to laugh this man out of the room, because when LeBron James played with the Cleveland Cavaliers, this was his starting lineup.
Bro, we already know he had Kyrie Irving on his team.
No.
Yes, he did. LeBron James played with Kyrie Irving on the Cleveland Cavaliers. He played with him,
but he won a title with him.
I don't care about what you're about to bring up. I don't care. Everything you're about to say is irrelevant. All I said was he played with big-time players. They had to go get him somebody to continue winning.
But who did they go get him, though? Listen.
They had to go get him Kyrie.
Okay.
They had to do it.
When Kyrie was gone,
there was nothing else happening
When Kyrie was gone, this is the team that LeBron won the title with. It was LeBron James. It was Kevin Love. It was George Hill. It was J.R. Smith. It was Tristan Thompson.
Center. Kevin Love is about to be a Hall of Fame center, bro. You're going to tell me no?
Kevin Love's a top. No. He's a top what player? A top what player?
I said he will be a Hall of Fame center. I'm not telling you he's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just because he's a Hall of Fame player does not mean he has to be ranked the number fucking 5 player in the NBA.
So
you can still win a Hall of Fame jacket in a ring. So he did play with Hall of Fame players.
Jokic played with Russell Wilson. Like, that makes no sense. He played with Kevin Love, a Hall of Fame favor. You're telling me
washed up Russell Westbrook, who should have retired 3 years ago when he left OKC.
You're telling me Kevin Love is a Hall of Famer, averaging 17 points per game. He averaged 17 points per game that final. He's a Hall of Famer. I want everybody to laugh this man out of the fucking room. Kevin Love, George Hill, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, Jeff Green, Kyle Korver, Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance, Rodney Hood, Jose Calderon, and C.D. Osman. And LeBron James won. He played all 82 that game, all 82 games that year.
He will be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. While he might not be a first ballot, his accomplishments,
so he's not a superstar. So he's
5 All-Star appearances and a gold medal in the U.S. Olympics.
He's not
a strong candidate.
But he's not a first round not first round. But not first round. Everybody goes to Hall of Fame. Second, third, fourth round. Everybody laugh this man out of here. Laugh this man out of here. LeBron James won a title, beat Stephen Curry. Bro, LeBron, what you're about to say is retarded. You're going to say that he's a second, third round Hall of Famer. You're saying since LeBron played with the Hall of Famer, they had to make that trade.
Is a Hall of Famer not a Hall of Famer? Is a Hall of Famer not a Hall of Famer?
I'll be back. You can get in a second. Go. Not a second, third round ballot. I can bro, name me somebody. Name me somebody who's a second round.
Number 1 fucking center in the fucking league and whatever.
Name me somebody. Name me an
Hall of Fame center.
Listen to this guy. Name me another Hall of Famer who's not first round. Listen to this guy, everybody. Listen to this guy. Everybody listen to this. Everybody listen.
Played with Dwayne Wade. Also played with big-time players on the
He's a first round Hall of Famer. He will be a first round.
Now he's playing with Luka, DeAndre Ayton. He played with Anthony Davis. They have to make sure that he is playing with these.
Look at him going off track because he knows he cannot name another second or third round Hall of Famer other than Kevin Love.
When did he win that ring? When did he win that ring for Cleveland?
2018. The same year Jokic joined the league. Whooped Jokic's ass. Sent him bye-bye.
Luka joined the league.
Luka
joined the league. That's the last time he won. How many years ago was that?
No, he won a final. He won the bubble in the Lakers.
He sucks, bro.
He won the COVID year.
He won in the bubble with nobody there. When you didn't have fans to worry about, you didn't have fan bases to worry about, you didn't have none of that to worry about.
I'll let him out 1 second.
Yeah. They won in the flukiest thing ever, which is why.
Since you think Kevin Love is such a baller.
Caruso himself came out after the championship that they just won and said, you know what? This ring ain't really real, but guess what? This one is. This new ring is real.
Name one other second or third round Hall of Famer from the NBA. Go ahead. Since you think they're just everywhere. Since you think Kevin Love is so good. Since you think Kevin Love is so good since he's a second or third round Hall of Famer. Give me another Hall of Famer that we can compare him to.
Did I say that
Charles
he's the best
Barkley.
Player out there? No, I didn't. I said that he is a Hall of Fame player.
You literally just went on a
in the Hall of Fame. That's literally all I said. You would not hear me out.
I'm not talking about that.
Check it out. I tried to get you to shut up and tell you. All I'm saying is that he's a Hall of Fame player.
I'm not saying he's first round Hall of Fame
I
player.
understand you said he's a Hall of No,
Why are you
let me
asking
talk.
me that?
Can I talk?
Why are you
Can I
asking me that?
Can I talk? You said LeBron James plays with, they have to make these crazy mega trades. He has to be on a super team to win. This is not a super team. Kevin Love is not a super team, super player. No, he's not.
Hall of Fame
So
player.
you said he was. So I said he's a second or third round player, a second or third round ballot. So I'm asking you, who can we compare him to?
Didn't even know that he was in the Hall of Fame. You were like, no, he's not.
Because he's a second.
In the Hall of Fame.
Exactly. He's exactly. So
That's
he's a second or third round ballot. So give me an equivalent to who that is. Give me an equivalent to a second or third round ballot.
Because is a Hall of Fame player a Hall of Fame player? Is a Hall of Fame player a Hall of Fame player?
Because no, first round. That's why there's rounds. That's why there's rounds. That's why there's rounds.
It's a
No.
Hall of Fame player.
So you're telling me
if he
Peyton
gets
Manning?
inducted into the Hall of Fame, if he gets inducted in the Hall of Fame, is he not a Hall of Fame player?
No, he's a second or third round Hall of Famer.
Nope,
there's difference.
You're wrong.
There's
Absolutely
difference.
Wrong. No, there's
So
not,
somebody.
bro. I'm not sitting here telling you that Kevin Love is the #1 Hall of Fame player center ever. Did the words come out of my mouth? No,
he's not even 100. He's not even 1 through 100. He's not even 1 through 100.
He's still a Hall of Fame player.
But you're sitting here. You're sitting here. You're sitting here lying to the people saying that LeBron never won. You're sitting here lying to the people.
Davis a Hall of Fame center?
As of right now, no.
He never will be because that's not even his real position.
No, he will be. He'll win a second or third. He'll win a second or third because he won a because he won a title. Because he won a final.
Not a center.
Look it up. Look it up.
Not as a center.
Yes, he will.
I don't need to because he's still
so
playing.
Don't. So what I'm saying is LeBron won a NBA title.
Retired as a center.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Name me a center that's in the Hall of Fame that we can compare Kevin Love to.
Shaq.
Charles Barkley. You think Kevin Love is comparable to Shaq?
No, but LeBron James played with Shaq, who's also another Hall of Fame player. He's also one of the best centers.
But did he win the finals with him? No, he won one with Kevin Love.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
how great
All
LeBron
I'm telling
is.
you, this is what you're trying to say, bro. You're sitting here trying to compare what I'm telling you. Never did I say that these teams had to go and get a player for him to win a ring. No, I said for him to continue winning in general. They had to get him these star players. They had to get him on this star team.
And none of those guys are star players. None of those guys are star players.
Is Luka a star player? Yes, the fuck he is, and you're on crack if you say no.
I'm talking about Kevin Love.
A star player? Yes, the
I'm
fuck
talking
he
about
is.
when he. I'm talking about when he won a
title. Is Shaq? Yes. Is Kyrie? Yes. Is Dwayne Wade? Yes.
Is Kevin Love?
Played with all these fucking players. He is also the only player to ever play with 9 first-round draft picks. That's how much talent they have to surround LeBron James with for him to win NBA games because he cannot do it by himself.
If he can't do it by himself,
2025 season, not the 2018 season with Cleveland.
Well, listen
if
to
he wants to do it, get rid of Luka, get rid of DeAndre Ayton, let LeBron James play with the Lakers by himself.
This is something.
He's not going to the fucking
in
NBA
2018
finals.
With that team I named.
That's old news. I don't want to hear about 2018.
With George Hill, Kevin Love, J.R. Smith, and all them, LeBron James. This is what he did.
And another guy, J.R. Smith. Are you kidding me?
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Bro, you're on
Bro, this man does not. This man does not know ball.
J.R. Smith and Kevin Love were not athletes in that time.
Bro,
you're sitting here telling me that J.R. Smith
let me finish this without getting interrupted.
Athletes at that time.
Let me finish this without getting interrupted, really quick. In 2018,
you've already talked about the lineup, bro. I don't care. Nobody cares
about the lineup. I'm not talking about the lineup. I'm not talking about the lineup. Let me finish this, and you can have a meltdown. In 2018, these are the teams. These are the teams LeBron defeated. He was averaging 34 points a fucking game in the playoffs, 10 rebounds a game, and 4.7.
This is 2018.
Swept the Raptors. Okay, hold up. In the first round, he played the Pacers, who had Victor Oladipo. That's all they had. That was an easy team. In the second round, he swept the Raptors, who had DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. In the third round, he played the Boston Celtics, who had Kyrie Irving, who you think was with him, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, Al Horford. LeBron had back-to-back 40-point games. LeBron's game 7, LeBron played all 48 minutes in game 7, dropped 35 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 fucking assists. In the fourth, after he defeated all those guys, he went on to play Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. With those players I mentioned, with Kevin Love, fucking those other bums, LeBron went to beat Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, dropping 34 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, or 10 assists a game, and fucking 8 rebounds a game. Game 1, LeBron scored 51.
Does that make you feel good? Does it make you feel good?
Hold on. Listen, just listen. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Listen.
Give a fuck about his stats, bro.
I hope that people see this, bro. I hope they can see this, nigga. In game one,
LeBron's
LeBron
a great
scored
player.
50.
How many times do I have to
When
say it?
LeBron, I'm not saying this to you. I'm saying this to people who are listening to our podcast.
We already know that LeBron had a great year.
What am I
He
going to
won a
say then?
ring,
What am I
dude.
going to say? What am I going to say? Because you think J.R. Smith is so great, right?
Any
But
more
in game
stats that
one,
you tell me about it, it doesn't matter.
okay, but you think
It
J.R.
doesn't
Smith is so
matter
great.
because
But in
the
game
player
one,
is
LeBron,
still
oh my
an elite
God,
player.
bro. Holy shit. In game one, LeBron James scored 51 points, but J.R. Smith
I still don't know
fucking
why you're
blew
telling
the
me
game.
stats, bro. I don't understand
Blew
it. When
the
you're done with
game.
stats,
This
hit
guy
me
that
up.
you,
When you're done
this
with the
guy
stats,
that,
hit me up.
the guy that you think is so good, J.R. Smith, blew the game for LeBron James on dropping a 51-point game against Steph Curry, a first-round Hall of Famer, Kevin Durant, a first-round Hall of Famer, Klay Thompson, a first-round Hall of Famer, and Draymond Green, a first-round Hall of Famer. So don't sit here and say LeBron James had to get traded superstars, all these mega superstars, because all those guys I named, none of them were on LeBron's team, and he put belt to ass. Put some respect on the GOAT's name. Let's go. So yeah, DeAndre Ayton signed a 2-year deal. Will that help? Is that a replacement to Anthony Davis? Absolutely. Will that help the Lakers? Absolutely. Will they get to the finals? Maybe. Will they get past the playoffs? Absolutely. So, and we can do a TikTok about this, and everybody will even say, dude, LeBron James is the GOAT, the great. We'll go ahead and hop into this next update. I think I lost my co-host. He over there madder than all get out. We'll hop into the TDs. Would you rather? We have a would you rather here. There he is. You all right, man?
Hey, did you finish telling the stats that nobody cares about?
51-point game. Hit me up when Jokic
nobody
does
cares
that.
about? Hey, did you finish telling the stats that nobody cares about, dog?
Bro, I'm gonna do a TikTok on it, bro.
Hey, about time.
We could even do.
About time this motherfucker finished his stats, bro. About time. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying, bro. We already know LeBron James is great, which is why I said he needs to retire.
Thank you.
We already know this.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
So your stupid ass stats didn't do anything but tell me what I'm telling you. LeBron James is not winning a finals this year. Put your money where your mouth is. If you don't want to do it,
nobody knows who will win the final. Nobody knows. Nobody.
And I would say everything live. LeBron James ain't doing shit in the rest of his career, bro.
Let's do it.
I've been trying to tell you, bro.
Let's do it. Let's go live.
How much you want to put on it? How much you want to put on it?
Let's go live.
That he's
Everybody
not
will
getting
laugh.
another ring this year.
Everybody will laugh you.
This year.
Nobody's worried about that
Is
thing.
LeBron
You're talking
James
about.
going to win a ring?
Are you talking about him retiring or ring? Retiring or ring? Which one are you talking about? A ring or retiring?
A
Because
ring.
he does
I
not.
said, is he going to be playing to get a ring? If not,
Yes.
get the fuck out of the league, bro. Because
Yes.
you're fluky,
Every
you're
NBA
clowning,
player.
and you're getting floppier by the year.
Every NBA player that is going to start the next season is playing to get a ring. In all of their hearts, they are playing as hard as they can to get a ring. Will they get one?
LeBron
We
James
don't
sure the
know.
fuck ain't, because he can't.
Yes, he
They
is.
physically
He
cannot
just
do
got
it.
one
He's
3
too
years
old.
ago.
He's washed up.
He just got one 3 years ago.
What are you talking about? In the bubble with nobody. There was nobody in the league, bro.
It's
If we
never
talk
good
about
enough
it,
for
that
you.
NBA
It's
championship
never
is
good.
never there. It's an invisible championship. Is
2018,
LeBron
he beat the
actually
best
winning
team.
with the Lakers? Is he actually winning with the
He
Lakers?
did 3 years ago.
No,
He
he's
did 3 years
not.
ago. He did 3
he
years
did
ago.
not. And that's not an NBA championship to me. That's a fluke ass, fake ass win.
But if the
Nobody did anything. There were no fans to do anything. You literally
counts.
played in silence,
But
bro.
it counts for the.
Anybody can
It
sit
counts
there
for
and
one
shoot
of
a
his
ball.
rings.
Anybody can
It
sit there and
counts for
shoot a
one of
ball.
his
No, it
rings.
doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It does. It counts for him. It doesn't mean anything though. It's not greatness like MJ winning back to back to back twice, putting up 50 plus the entire time he played. Oh yeah, that's right. Never
we're talking
losing,
about.
never going to a game
I thought we were
6,
talking about.
never going to a game 7.
I thought we were talking about
Don't even
2025.
start with the great
I thought we were
conversation.
talking about
We're talking about the
2025.
greatest of all time. That's MJ.
MJ
I
ain't
heard
been
you
playing.
talk about the greatest of all time. I thought you said the greatest of all time. That's MJ.
We're
Don't
we're
ever
talking
get it
about
twisted, homie.
2025.
It ain't LeBron.
We're talking about 2025 where the GOAT is
Everybody,
still playing.
hear me
Still
right now.
playing.
Hear me with what I tell you.
LeBron will be playing
and
another
the
3
Lakers
years
are not winning
with his
a
son.
chip. They are not going to do anything this year.
Yes,
they
are.
might even not be top 5. That's how horrible the Lakers are, bro.
Bro, you about to get clipped
They're
all over the
bums,
internet.
they're flukes. Lakers are just like the Chiefs, bro. Just like the Chiefs. Fluky as fuck. Putting your faith into old men. I don't know why. There's a reason that Bill Belichick's not in the league anymore.
Luka ain't old, man. Luka ain't old,
What he
man.
needed to do, now he's done.
Bro, you got
Is Luka in the conversation?
Bro,
I'm talking about LeBron James.
Who's on the Lakers? You're confused. Your brain is wrapped.
Super team built around him. Super team. Luka and DeAndre Ayton, top players, elite at their level, at their position in the league right now.
Look what happens when the Nuggets only got Jokic. They can't do it with just Jokic. We just found out. Got his ass whooped by Shai. Bye-bye.
Did I say that they could? Did I say they could?
They can't. So they have to go do what LeBron's doing.
Other teams, bro. I am talking specifically
but
about
don't
the
talk
Lakers.
shit about
I'm not
LeBron.
talking about the Denver Nuggets. I did not say the Nuggets are going to the chip and winning.
Thank you.
Did I say
Thank
that?
you. They're not. No, they're
I
not.
didn't say that, did I?
LeBron is.
Did
LeBron
I say
is.
that? Did
LeBron
I say
is.
that? No, he's
No,
not.
they're
So how
not.
much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
I don't bet nothing, dog.
How much
I
you
just
want to
know
bet?
because they
Exactly.
got.
I'll put $5 fucking grand that they do not win the fucking championship this year.
I
That's
don't
how
wanna take your
confident I am
money.
that the fucking
I don't want
Lakers
to take your
suck.
money, bro. I don't want to take your money.
You're not taking nobody's money. And when we go live later, I'm going to make sure every single person in the world knows that you're scared and you're so confident in them winning, but you're not.
Bro, Luka was traded mid-season last year. He didn't even get a full. He didn't get a full training camp. He didn't get a full season with the Lakers. He was traded like 4 weeks before the playoffs. He's gonna have a full.
Doesn't matter to me.
We're about to see. We're about to see.
Doesn't matter to me.
We're about to see. We're about to see.
Doesn't matter to me.
When LeBron's holding that title up,
because they obviously can't do anything.
And I'm on this.
They still have to play.
And I'm on this stream like, let's go, LeBron.
They still have to play.
And LeBron's retiring.
State. They still have to play
He'll whoop
the
him.
Lakers.
He'll whoop them now. They have a big. They have a big. He'll whoop them. They have a big.
Cleveland change up.
They'll whoop them. They'll whoop them.
They didn't change up.
They'll whoop them. They'll whoop them.
Nah.
The only team that might beat the Lakers is the Thunder.
For Luka
is the Thunder.
He got an old ass washed up player instead of having Klay Thompson and a freaking Anthony Davis to play with him. And now they already knew this going into the next season. A Cooper Flag, is that his name? #1 draft pick now to the Mavericks. So had they kept him, he knew he was going to be with way better players than a washed up old fucking 40-something-year-old LeBron that is not going to play a full game. He can't do it. His cardio's not there. He's flopped. He's clowny. It is what it is. That's why there's more and more
averaging
videos
25. Averaging 25.
If he
averaging
wasn't such a floppy clown, there wouldn't be viral videos of him on all these things. Are there viral videos of MJ being a floppy clown? No, there's not. There's never will be. It's not a thing. And you can go look at his tape. You don't need to.
Luka Doncic has expressed immense respect and admiration for LeBron James. He considers playing with LeBron James a dream come true and a chance to learn from one of the greats, both on and off the court. Get this man out of here. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. LeBron James is the greatest of all time.
Where's the quote from? Because if it ain't NFL or NBA, Yahoo, ESPN, if it ain't it's fake. People can say whatever they want to say.
It's an interview on the Mind the Game. It's the Mind the Game podcast with Steve Nash.
And he has Luka saying this live.
A dream.
He has Luka on video.
A dream. I'll put a TikTok on it. A dream come true.
Play it right now. I can hear it through your phone. Play it. We're connected.
Yahoo Sports even said it right here.
I want to see that podcast that you just talked about.
He called Luka Doncic on an interview with LeBron.
Luka saying it.
It's a 25-minute podcast. I'd have to go through it. It's a 25-minute podcast. I'd have to go through it. I'll find it in a little bit. Luka Doncic on playing with LeBron James. It's like a dream come true. I've always looked up to him. There's so many things I can learn from him, and I'm just excited. It's
You're
an amazing
saying the same thing you just said. I want to see
Mike
the video.
Trundle at Lakers Sports, February 4th, 24th. I'll try to look it up. But if he says that, you're going to be real hurt.
This is what I want to see. It doesn't matter to me. He's still old and still washed up. Like I said, he still needs to retire. He is not winning a chip this year.
It's 25 minutes long. I'd have to go through it.
There's way too much young talent to deal with. And he is not young. He ain't keeping up with them going up and down the court. That's why I said, you put LeBron versus Shai all game, uncomparable. He ain't keeping up with him.
This is back when he was a Maverick.
Duh.
2018.
Back in 2018 when he won the chip. And he was a great player.
He's his idol. He's his idol. So now he gets to play with him. He's won rings after that.
Being an idol and actually being a star is different, though, bro. He's not the
star
of the NBA anymore.
He won a ring after that. Put some respect. Put some respect on LeBron James' name, nigga. Put some respect. Yes, he is.
Is he the face of the NBA?
Yes, we'll do a TikTok on it. We'll do a TikTok on it right now. Is LeBron James the face of the NBA? Yes, he is.
Who is the face of the NBA?
But we appreciate you folks sticking with us. We're through this buffoonery. LeBron James, look, LeBron James.
What else do we have on this episode?
That's it.
We don't have a would you rather or nothing?
Yeah, there's a would you rather. But what did it say? Did it say LeBron? I gotta go get my daughter because she's all sad. She thinks
gotta find it. Hold on. Steph Curry?
No, he's definitely not. But yeah, I gotta wrap this up because the kids. On the last,
I guess it just says recognize faces.
I didn't. I put my hand on her. I'll be over there in a second. Tell Jordan to come here.
Steph, Jokic, LeBron, Giannis, Luka, Shai, Anthony Edwards, Victor. Historical figures: MJ, Shaq, Kobe, Magic Johnson, Bill Russell, Larry Bird. Global record:
It's LeBron, bro. It's LeBron.
I can't
It's
sit
LeBron.
here and say yes or no to anything. I don't have any facts
LeBron.
of anything, so I can't say he isn't or he is. Sad for me, I guess. Anyways, outside of the heated debates, as always, we have our last topic. Besides LeBron sucking, TD takes. Would you rather become a vampire or a werewolf if they existed, and why? I'm gonna start this off. It's easy for me. Vampire. I don't think I
All
want
day
to go
long.
through all that fucking changing and ripping clothes
Yeah.
and like imagine how
And
much
you can
money
only
you're
do it
spending
on a full
clothes,
moon.
dog. Like unless it's like Twilight, which you know it's a little bit different. But even then, you're uncontrolled on the full moon. You know, you have no control of it on a full
You
moon.
might slaughter your entire
Whereas at least
family.
with a vampire, you're in control.
You might slaughter
well,
your
I
entire
guess-
family on a full moon. You might be chilling with the homies, the next thing you know, the homies might be gone.
I was like,
But just like on that Sinners movie, dude, you can't see the sun. But definitely a vampire.
exactly.
We appreciate you guys. I got to get going on this. I got to go get my son. But we appreciate you guys rocking with us.
Oh, he's scared.
Scared. And I'm gonna call you on FaceTime. I'm gonna call you on FaceTime. I'm gonna go outside and call you on FaceTime.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap this episode up. But yeah, we're out on all platforms. We got a link tree if you guys want to follow, subscribe, share. We do appreciate it. We're gonna try to push these videos out once or two a week. TikToks every day, Instagram Shorts every day, YouTube Reels every day. We appreciate you guys rocking with us. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them with us. Let us know how you guys feel. God bless you. Have a great day. I'm gonna FaceTime you, Joe, in like 5 minutes.